Hey, Terry L. Fossum here, and let me ask you a question. Have you ever failed at something again and again and maybe again? Well, so let me tell you about one of my many failures. I live in Spokane, Washington, in the great Northwest. It can be a little cold here in the winter times, but this one winter was especially frigid. It was negative double digits. All over the news, they're saying, whatever you do, don't go outside. If you do, your skin will freeze off and fall off and you'll die and everything else. Of course, I did what any smart person would do. I grabbed my backpack and snowshoes and went to try to find the top of a mountain somewhere. So I packed up all of my gear, including this coat right here. This is actually a buffalo hide robe from the 1800s from the Royal Canadian Mounted. I love this thing. I wanted to give it a real try out in the wilderness in the real cold. So I throw on my backpack, I throw on my snowshoes, I take my four-wheel drive as far as it'll get me out there, and I start heading up a mountain. And let me tell you, it was exhausting. I mean, this is heavy. I had a lot of warm gear, of course, and I'm going up a mountain, man, and I'm exhausted. I mean, I am actually screaming in pain as I'm trying to get up over obstacles to go up this mountain with all of this weight. And I finally got to the top, and I was done. I was exhausted. I didn't have any more energy left in me, period. I fell onto the snow and laid there, just laid in the snow with my snowshoes still on. I was done. Have you ever felt like that before? You're trying and you're trying and you're trying and you're trying, and finally you just can't try anymore. You're done. You don't have any more energy left. I bet you have. So as I'm laying there, I'm looking at the beautiful scenery around me, except on the mountain range across from me there, across the valley, there's a huge blizzard going on, and it's heading right towards me. Now I don't have a choice. It's amazing. You really do have more energy in you than you think you do. You just need to find it. It's in there. So I got up, got my gear off, got my tent up, and really had to secure it hard, because setting a tent is one thing, setting it for an incoming blizzard is a whole different deal, man. Now I'm really done. I got nothing left. That's it. Except, I'd really like to have a fire at some point. It'd be really nice, because it's really cold at the top of that mountain, and God knows what temperature. Here's the problem with that, though. The problem with that is, number one, it's really cold. Number two, any firewood is either buried deep in the snow, or anything sticking out of the snow is covered with something called hoarfrost. So it's just frozen solid and with ice all over on the outside. Really not burnable. Okay? We know what the problems are. Anybody can look at the problems. It takes a real leader to look for the solutions. That's what I had to do. What's the solution? Well, dig out as much as I can, and I got to try. I can't just say, well, it can't be done. Forget it. Might as well give up. Have you ever felt like that before? So I did it. I dug out as much firewood as I can. And now I try to keep my skills going, so I really don't use matches. I use flint and steel. So I pull out my trusty flint and steel, man, and I'm going at it and going at it and going at it and going. It ain't happening. Okay. I'm going to have to break down and use matches. Okay, so I pull out the matches. That ain't working, no. I never use fire starter, but I always keep some reserve in my pack just in case. I actually pulled out the fire starter, and I'm going at it. I finally have to lay down in the snow for a little bit more because I'm just exhausted. I lay down, I rest for a couple minutes, get back up, try some more. Lay down, try some more. Lay down, try some more. Lay down, try some more with the last ounce of energy I had. No luck. No luck. I fell over on the snow. Done. It's going to be a really, really cold night up in the mountains. As I'm laying there, I promise you this happened. As I'm laying there, I hear a little crackling. What was that? I hear a little more crackling. I looked down there in the pit that I had dug into the snow, and a little bit of a fire was starting. By the grace of God and that last little bit of effort that I put into it, a fire was starting. I was able to have a fire that night. We think we're done with all the energy we've got, but you just got to keep on trying, because you never know when that last try will be the try that finally makes it happen. So no matter how tired you are, no matter how much you want to quit, no matter how much you think it's useless, give it that one more try. This is Terry L. Fossum. I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, please like, comment, follow, and share this. somebody out there might find use for it as well. And as always, follow me on TerryLFossum.com. I'll look forward to seeing you there. For right now, I'm going to get out of this hot toad.